1 second, no Z.
I'm gonna hold you till the police arrives.
No problem.
Vydávej ty falešní rublé, prosím, ale není to za eura třeba. Ty krásu.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Well, it all started a couple years ago when my friend said, hey, let's start a YouTube channel where we will show cool restaurants, cool coffee places, hidden places, and this bridge. And it seemed like a great idea back then. But then it turned into, let's catch some bloody scammers channel, okay? Okay. And today I'd like to introduce to you one of these bloody scammers, which is Angry Grandpa. By the way, fun fact, his real name initials are also AG, but legally I cannot tell you his name.
This guy has been coming to Prague for more than a decade. First time I met him was back in 2019.
As our channel, The Honest Guide, was mostly about the beauties of our city, that being the castle and the bridge, I actually walked across this bridge during sunset and I started a live stream for our Instagram followers, not knowing I'm literally walking into a scammer. So if you guys want to see live scam, as it happens, here's your chance. So right now, this guy, what he does, look at that. He's offering money to the people. Hey, welcome. Hello, you're on live stream. No, hold on. Hold on.
What is the problem? And what I mean?
You were just offering people...
For me change.
Right, great.
What is problem? No, I don't mean it.
I was gonna live stream a nice bridge, but look at this, man.
Hey, you need to do
Why
that.
don't you just wait? Whew. I was literally gonna show you the beauties of the Charles Bridge. The minute I turned on the camera, this guy showed up. He's standing right by the Charles Bridge. Ugh, drives me crazy. And let's move to 2023, or as we call it now, the current day. AG is still coming to Prague to scam tourists with his expired bills, and I was lucky enough to actually ran into him while he was performing his scam in that passage.
Angry Grandpa is just talking to these two guys, most likely telling them that the exchange office next door has horrible rates, which he is right about. And he's offering them a better deal. Once the money is exchanged, I step in.
Have you just exchanged money? Have you exchanged money? Have you exchanged money? Yes? Have you? Yes. Okay, keep all of it. Keep all of it. I need to call police. It's a scam. Okay, pick up all your money.
Can you pick it? Wait, money for me. What is the problem?
Okay, I'm gonna bring him to the police. Okay. Did you get all your money back? No. No?
No,
So, no.
No, but what is the problem?
Give all the money back. Give all the money back. All the money back. All the money back.
Okay. No problem, babe. No problem. You I give the money. You look.
How much did you give him? 100 euros?
What is problem?
After the little show in the passage, I take old grandpa for a walk in Prague, and not sightseeing, but to a police station.
Well, you ring the bell. Ring the bell. Open the door. Open the door. There you go. Welcome.
Now, I come to this police station a lot, more often than I go to my favorite pub. But instead of beers, I have to do reports here, which is boring as...
Seriously guys, I file police reports all the time. I actually try to pre-write them in Google Drive when I wait and then just try to send it to the cops. Usually they don't really agree with that, but they write super slow. And it's the same shit over and over again. It's just different names and different locations. And when I say same shit over again, I mean it. After reporting this guy to the police, I walked out of the station to find another guy, his colleague, on the same exact spot 10 minutes later.
And the next day, I run into AG and his buddy Tubby Jr. right here on the square.
We took a tram together and actually sat down for a drink. I got a Coke, Tubby got some water, and Grandpa got himself a beer at 10 a.m.
As we're sitting in the pub with these guys, my Stockholm syndrome is really kicking in, and I'm doing my best to have a normal conversation with them, which is hard because neither they speak Czech or English, and I don't speak Romanian. So Tubby Jr. Gets the great idea of grabbing my phone and using Google Translate.
First, he's just teasing me and telling me that while we sit there having Coke and water, the others are working in the city. Obviously just to piss me off. And then he continues that if I find him a job where he can make 1,500 euros a month and enough money to pay for a house in Prague, he will stop scamming tourists.
Now I did make him multiple offers with different jobs where he could make that amount of money and he could easily live in the city of Prague. And he just stick to his old job. And the next time I met him was actually really funny. I do give guide tours to my very close friends, and while doing that tour, I was explaining the Powder Tower behind me, and suddenly there was Tubby Jr. cheating. So I included him in the tour. Listen, no, don't run, come here. I just wanna, come here. I just wanna show you to my group, can I? Okay. That's my group. I just wanna talk about you, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, here's the real museum of communism. This man stands...
I'm here all day.
All day, he doesn't care. He stands by the exchange office and he's waiting to cheat people. Oh, come on, Marius. We know each other for 8 years. I usually call the police, but now I don't have time for that. And Marius stands here and he waits for the people that will look at the exchange office. He will point them.
Honest, I speak no.
Honest?
No.
I'm honest. You're a thief, man.
Yes.
Show us the money at least. Come on. Rubeš, yeah. No, show them. There you go. Show the 1,000. How much do you have there?
I know.
Okay, but please don't go back there, okay? Let's go that way, okay? Okay, the tour is over for you.
And since then, we meet on daily basis. It should have hit me what Tubby Jr. said in the pub. Money to pay for a house here? Yup, these guys didn't come just for a weekend to steal from tourists. They moved to Prague for the entire tourist season, for the entire summer.
Ne turista, ne pracenici.
Ne turista, ne pracenici. That's not true. There's so many tourists, man. I just walked across the square. There's thousands of them. You want to walk together? I'm going to my dentist. You can walk with me.
Why is the dentist?
Because my wisdom tooth is, it hurts.
This way?
Yeah, we can go this way. Do you want to show me the rubles so we can just show it?
I have one.
Yeah, okay. Let me see. Can I keep it? Thanks. Why not, right? Oh, yeah. Now, it's becoming nearly impossible for us to film the scammers because my face among them is so recognizable you cannot imagine. They spot me across the entire square and they start running away. So Honza came up with the genius idea of using a face mask. Like, how did we not think of that before? I'm on camera. Hey, it's a scam, it's a scam. You know this face, huh?
There's Spider-Man. Possible go?
Are you mad? Possible go? You just stole money.
Oh, what is the problem? No stress, please. No stress, okay?
Now, if you've been watching this show for a while, you may be thinking like, why doesn't anybody do anything about it? Like, the city of Prague can solve this issue by hiring 5 security guards and placing them on the locations that we provide to them. No, the current priorities of the mayor of Prague is to find tourists that ride lime scooters on the sidewalks. And the current priority of the deputy of the mayor for tourism in Prague is to help pigeons. I'm not making this shit up. This guy is obsessed with pigeons. He's helping pigeons in Prague and also in Pilsen. That's a completely different city. I guess our only hope of stopping the money scammers in Prague is if they start using the lime scooters while cheating the tourists, and while they ride them, they will run over some pigeons. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. So we will give you a new episode with the money scammers next month on the Honest Guy channel. Until then, bye-bye. And in the end, I'm gonna teach you how to say angry grandpa in Czech. So in Czech, it's naštvaný děda. We use these nicknames in our Czech version of these videos, so you can watch it as well on the channel Kluci z Prahy, the dudes from Prague. Naštvaný děda, angry grandpa. So he got a 10,000 crown fine for exchanging money on the street, and he had to give the money back to the tourist. And the tourist luckily came back. Honza was running around the city looking for him. Luckily the tourist came back, and he said he was really scared when a Spider-Man showed up in a mask, and he thought that I belonged to him or something. So he was confused. So he went away to seek the cops. I saved you, man. My little safe tourist.